an author getting ready to take the plunge and self-publish your ebook, whether it's Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Smashwords, Apple iBooks, or through any other venue, take note this message is for you. Although the roadblocks of traditional publishers placed in front of authors are gone, many authors sabotage their projects by not having their manuscripts properly proofread and edited before publication. That's a big mistake, kids, that you can lead to very few sales, bad reviews, etc. Savvy readers are turned off by books with spelling, grammar, syntax, and other problems. Wordiness, overdone character descriptions, and flaws in logic are a sure giveaway of a novice writer. Don't make that mistake. Don't think the fairy princess of proofreading and editing is going to be looking over your shoulder. So you will create the perfect masterpiece. Here's a newsflash for you. She doesn't exist. New writers are on a tight budget and often resort to proofreading and editing their own work. Bad idea. That's because the author is so close to his or her work that mistakes easily slip by. The manuscript is really ingrained in the author's mind, so he or she actually doesn't read the text when proofreading, but recalls it from memory. Proofreading and editing doesn't have to be so expensive. Don't take the cheap path for no-cost estimate on professional services at affordable rates. Go to ebook editing services at www.ebookediting.us. Fill in the no-obligation contact form. Your manuscript will be reviewed, no cost, and an affordable quote given. Your final product will include a draft, final version, and a copy showing all revisions for your approval. All work is guaranteed or money back. Check it out today. ebookediting.us. Oh, that's right. Ebook editing services at www.ebookediting.us for affordable editing and proofreading. It's a member, of course, ladies and gentlemen, of the Northwest Independent Writers Association and PayPal verified. Check it out today. It's ebookediting.us. And tell them you heard about it here. Transmedia Worldwide. We're going to try to hit it out of the park. I'm going to see. We're going to try to get Chris Pendergast.
Oh.
And I believe there is Chris Pendergast. How are you, sir?
What's up?
Welcome to the broadcast, my friend. How are you? We've got Chris Pendergast joining us today on Skype, and he's with us today on our big broadcast. Now, Chris, give us a little bit of an introduction on yourself so the fans and the folks know who we're speaking with here today.
Yo. Yo.
Yo. Chris Pendergast with us today here in our broadcast. He joins us live, coast to coast and border to border on iHeartRadio, AMFM, 247.com.
What's good? Ask me anything.
Well, Chris, how'd you get started doing this thing, man?
Doing what? Be more specific, man. I be doing a lot of things. You know, my hands being in a whole bunch of different pots. You gotta be more specific. Right?
Chris Pendergast with us today. He joins us live here in a broadcast. Okay, let's start there. Give us a little bit of a background on yourself, a little bit of a biography, brief introduction, so our fans know who we're speaking with here today.
Yo, my God, you're sounding like a Fed right now. Give me a background and biography. You want to ask me an idiot question.
We have got Chris Pendergast with us today, and Chris, we're trying to educate the folks here on who we're speaking with. I usually try to let the guests do their own introductions, just in case I don't catch anything and catch everything. And,
let's start with you. What's your name?
Okay. Here's the deal, pal. Chris, we've got you booked on the radio show today so we can introduce people to you. And I've been doing this since 1993, and I'm just trying to get an introduction here about you, man. I just want people to know who we're talking with here today, man. Tell us all about yourself.
Yeah, you're talking to the realest person you ever meet.
Okay. Well, why don't we do this? Since this isn't working, I'll start over. How do we find you online? How do we find you? How do we find you on Twitter and the websites and everything, man? How do we find you, brother? Just
Yo, man, you go suck your mother.
Okay, brother. Well, you have yourself a wonderful Sunday, and we're gonna end the interview because he just doesn't have a fucking clue. So, Chris Pendergast, I don't know who he is because he wouldn't tell us. I don't have a clue, man. So, we're going to take a break. He has absolutely zero clue how to conduct himself on radio. So, we're going to go suck our mother. That's what Chris Pendergast wanted us to do. So, there you go.